Show me something. Nice and easy. That's all. You just have to swing it. Yeah. You just swing it. You just swing it, guys. All right. Go on, bud. as a company, we specialise in jazz dance, so we look at all different jazz styles. And when we're teaching, we always relate to the fact that jazz has its roots in African dance.
We actually got the idea by going to a couple of African dance classes. And Pearl and I were both doing this class one day, and we thought, if you closed your eyes and didn't actually know what was going on, you'd think it was a jazz class which was being taught.
We brought together two African artists. Initially, Rubba Stephenson, and he taught us about four African dances from different parts of Africa: Zambian, Ivory Coast, South African, and dances from Senegal.
Yeah.
And he taught us these African dances, and we basically looked at them in terms of the Lindy Hop, which is the earliest form of jazz dance.
There are 5 sections in this film. The first one is the conversation, where you see an African dancer having a conversation with the Lindy Hopper, and you can see the similarities in their steps.
Yeah. Bring it back.
Then there are 2 other sections, the pure African and then the pure Lindy. And then we move on to what we call the mix, where you see the African and the Lindy being brought together and mixed in a more of a new approach to choreography. And finally, there's what we call the Big Apple section, because in traditional African dance and in traditional Lindy Hop, there's a circle dance. The drummer plays a rhythm, and the African dancer knows exactly what movement it is. And I found that really exciting, because as jazz dancers, we tend to not to count. We tend to go hip, papa, da, 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 da. We sing a rhythm like scat singing. So for me, I found that really exciting to see how it worked between the 2 styles. What I loved about African dancers is how natural they move to the Lindy Hop. And that just made me think, yes, that is exactly where jazz comes from, because look at these African dancers, they're such natural movers in this.
We chose not to wear authentic costumes. For example, with the Lindy Hop, generally it's suits or for the guys, and the girls are in swing skirts and halter necks or such, very sort of 30s, 40s clothes. We respect the old, and we think it's very important to go back and be authentic. We also know that we're a modern company, so we take it to the new.
We like Lindy Hop because it's such an accessible dance form. It was a social dance from the 1930s. It was essentially a partner dance, but you didn't need a partner to do it. It was just so much fun. And it also got rid of the idea of dancers being really elite and not really relating to the rest of the public. Jazz dance has its roots in African dance. You could actually see where jazz dance comes from. So it's been really exciting for us that we've managed to do this project and do this film. And we hope a lot of people will recognise and enjoy what we've discovered about the roots of jazz dance.